Jim,
Yes.
this morning as we are recording, I received an email. Did you get an email from Amazon about the AEW pay-per-view?
No. What?
I got an email this morning from Amazon. Now, if you remember,
Are they complaining about it too?
AEW WrestleDream, I complained about the fact that I couldn't see the main event. Not that I would want to, but I have to review it. I have a thing I have to talk about here.
Yes, you have a duty.
It literally cut off before all the death and destruction. Like, it cut off before the fish tank, before the Claudio throw. I didn't get to see any of that. I got a $15 rebate, or credit, to my account, and the ability to still access the show. They offered me a full refund. I chose this option so I could still access the show in case I need to see something. I got an email this morning saying I'm getting a full refund now, on top of the $15 credit I already got, and I still have access to the show as of 5 minutes ago. So I have profited from WrestleDream. I have
You've made money. You probably did better than Tony. But well, they wouldn't email me. They'd email Stacy because all this fancy Dan streaming Amazon horse shit is she is in charge of all of that. So she's got my $50. Why? I'm going to go down there and no, I don't know. And I'm assuming that she doesn't check her email. She's got umpteen email addresses, and probably what Amazon emails her at is something she probably wouldn't check. I don't know. I'm going to delve into this. But how much did that cost AEW then? Or did
Here's the email I got.
who's what? But wait. Did anybody establish whose fault it was that happened on the live showing of the Amazon Prime video, whatever the fuck? What was that glitch? Whose fault was it?
We haven't heard any reasoning or what happened. The only thing we know is that it didn't happen on other platforms, only on Amazon Prime.
Well, but wasn't that right about the time they went past some hour window? Like that was the 4-hour mark or the 5-hour mark on the, or did they do one of those things where it's like nobody believed it could last that long?
I don't know if that's what they did. I mean, it would be nice to think that's the reason, but we have no reason. We don't know anything. Here's the email I received. Hello. We understand that you recently had issues watching AEW WrestleDream pay-per-view event through Prime Video. We apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced throughout the evening and want to make things right. We have applied a full refund for the event to your account, which will be applied back to the original payment method in 5 to 7 business days. If you previously requested a refund, your refund has already been processed. Refunds usually go through within 5 to 7 business days, and you will see this amount credited on your next statement. Please note, this does not include processing time by your bank. We place high value on our relationships with customers and recognize you have multiple options when choosing your pay-per-view provider. We thank you for purchasing through Prime Video. Sincerely, Prime Video.
Well, at least we know who it's from. But again, that's coming out of AEW's pocket too, right? They're not covering their part of the bargain.
I mean, you would think that they're not going to pay AEW if they're giving everyone full refunds. Again, I got a $15 credit first. Now I'm getting the full refund. I feel like Ticketmaster. I got to hit them with a fee. My inconvenience fee is $15. Now I want my money back.
Yes.
And also I want to continue to watch the show whenever I want. You would think AEW didn't make any money from this. We don't know what percentage of people went through Prime. They're pushing Max or HBO Max. But you did.
You know, for once, I gotta be on Tony Khan's side that if
he did nothing wrong, if it's Amazon's problem. That's right.
Well, if the technical malfunction was on Amazon's end, then then they need to do whatever they need to do. But if it was on Tony's end, then he's going to have to suffer also. But I would think somebody in AEW would be checking into this.
And again, the tone of the email is, I think the big point maybe at the end We recognize you have multiple options when choosing your pay-per-view provider. That's the key thing. They want you to come back and buy something there again. Not think about the main event going off and it being a purple screen.
Well, and they're probably not altogether happy that I don't understand how these pay-per-views, if any one entity is going to get behind them fully if they're available in 4 or 5 different places. Do you see what I'm trying to awkwardly say here?
Yeah.
It like the marketing or the merchandising or the placement of the event on where the screen where people can find it or whatever, you'd be more likely to want that to succeed if you were the only place that was offering it. But if it's everywhere, well, what the fuck? Then it becomes as another brand of potato chips on the shelf.
Well, we'll see what happens. Sounds like Amazon ate price and a half from me. Again, I made out on this pay-per-view. I mean, it's a good experience. By the way, it's a thing that no promoter has done before. Make sure that the fans really profit. The real fans, not like the models in Georgia. But the real fans get paid to watch the pay-per-view events.
Well, remember, what was that guy's name? Paul Alperstein?
Oh, the AWF.
The American Wrestling Federation. He actually paid 1,000 people $20 a piece to come sit in a building and cheer and boo for his TV taping one time. This was what, 1992-ish?
95. No, 95.
95-ish.
Because he wanted to get Tito on the Night of Champions, didn't he?
Yes, Tito was a commissioner or something, wasn't he?
On the Super Bowl. No, Tito was the AWF World Champion. And I think, if I remember right from what you said back then, they tried to get Tito on the show, and you just thought it was too late. I mean, at least that was a nice thing you were saying. Who knows? But it didn't happen. That was 95.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, too. Well, thank you for reminding me now about shit that I was involved in. But yeah, the joke was at the time, he was the first guy in history that had a negative $20,000 house. People had lost 20 grand before in wrestling, but not by paying the audience to come and sit there. Slaughter was the commissioner, is who it was at the time, wasn't it?
I think so. That may have been it.
Because there was a lot of AWA people involved.
Yeah, that was, I think, the last place I ever saw Tom Zink wrestle was some squash match on. It was a terrible show. Like, it was just like squash matches in front of a paid audience.
But the people loved it. They cheered and booed.
It was not good. It was just not good. Yeah. But Tito was their heavyweight champion. I guess we're finishing up. That was the Amazon Prime refund story. It'll be very interesting to see what fallout there is from this, but